On this episode of Deep Fried, what? We got some Olive Garden, bitches. Fucking breadstick. Oh. First thing we gotta do is make us some batter. Oh, we're doing the old format, so let us know what you think. Today we're doing the shrimp Alfredo.
So you started with a braid. Now it's starting to sort of just turn into a pile.
I don't know how to actually braid friendship bracelets. I never had enough friends, goddammit! That's a handful of shrimp Alfredo, folks.
Do it, Loafy, do it.
I don't know what else I'm supposed to do right now. Folks at home, if you're trying to do this recipe, just remember, let it drip through your finger.
Simple two-step recipe. First, grab a handful of noodles. Second, while holding the noodles, pour batter down your forearm.
Remember, let the batter drip through your fingers.
Now?
Oh, it's all in the skin.
Fingers were in the oil for a second.
Ooh.
I fried a handful of noodle. Handful of noodle.
So like Clint Eastwood movie, fistful of noodles.
This one sounds delicious.
Super duper bland. No hint of Alfredo sauce. The shrimp's in there, but it's got nothing to play with. All the Alfredo went away. Nothing left. A bit of protein in there is okay, but it's nothing but oil and noodle, so it definitely doesn't save it. This is a no-go. This is like really bad. It's only oil, noodle, and shrimp, and that is like, that's a sin.
So it's not very different than when, you know, they serve it to you.
Oh. Well, there's some hint of the Alfredo sauce then. It's just not there now. And it makes me very sad, but I'm going to have to give this one a no-go. This is absolutely a fucking no.
Portobello raviolis. Oh, I only got two. Okay. So, scooch to the booch. Well, there's that.
Whoa! It's angry.
Beep. There's a monstrosity. They're at least crunchy. Actually, that don't look bad at all.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. A traditional ravioli. You got like that kind of like moist, like the crunchiness really fucking brings it out. Like I did kind of fuck it up a little bit with salt, but the overall like texture, everything is like vibrant and bright. Like I would much prefer this than the original product, just because it is crunchy.
Why the fuck does Olive Garden have a quesadilla?
Is there something green in there?
Yeah, there's like spinach or something.
Is it... Wait a minute. The base quesadilla that you order, it's gonna have like some spinach or something in it?
Yeah, this is their appetizer. One of their appetizers.
And it's sold as a quesadilla.
Well, they give it some stupid Italian name, but you
Yeah.
saw it. It's a fucking quesadilla. One quesadilla coming up.
Gosh, make yourself a quesadilla.
Let's get a sliver of this quesadilla. Italian quesadilla.
Ooh. Ooh.
See, okay, those two words just break my brain.
Well, I mean, it works, but it's like, what do you...
No, it doesn't.
You could say anything in front of quesadilla, and it could work.
I don't want to argue with you.
Yeah, you gotta get that dip.
Come on.
Dip.
Like
Dip.
failed biological experiment quesadilla. Come on.
Yeah, no, it still works. It still works. You're right. You're right.
The quesadilla is still kind of bland, but the cheese got melty. Crispy crust on the outside, salted up real nice, and then you get some of this shitty, you know, battery acid marinara, and it turns into something better than the sum of its parts. It's not star-worthy, but it's definitely check plus. Way better than just eating the quesadilla by itself. Just getting that crispy edge on it just does magical things to it.
A staple of Italian food, the chicken parm.
How you gonna do this one? You gonna wrap it in noodles?
I am. I am. I'm glad you asked. God damn it! Stop flopping off, noodle. Dunked it in there a little bit.
Oh my god!
Yep.
It's another noodly monster.
Yeah, that's a chicken parm with a Trump hairdo. There we go. Get ourselves some noodle. Get ourselves some chicken. Still pretty hot. So this goes better than the last one. That one's considerably better. It's not great. Not great by any stretch of the imagination. But the deep fried cheese and the marinara sauce save all of that. It's like, what does it remind me of? It kind of reminds me of like pizza Pringles. It's a pretty cheap like novelty you got going on here, but it's not unpleasant. You just get the right amount of noodles and chicken, and there's something different there. But it's not great. I am going to give it a check though, because I do like it.
Apparently I'm doing some lasagna. Oh shit.
This is,
Well,
The dawning of the age of Aquarius.
that is not all of the lasagna. Dude, there are so many pieces of shit in here. Ooh. Yeah, like, you get some gushy cheese. That's good. That's good.
I don't know how good your perception of time is, but those came out of there like 4 minutes
Oh, like
ago.
30 seconds is not enough. This is delicious. Like the textures, like the ricotta, and like the gravy, depending on where you are.
Some of that Italian gravy.
Yeah. So like, it melds well, and then when you get that crunch, like it's a thing that shouldn't be there. Because I mean, like lasagna is delicious. Like, fuck, I love lasagna. But you get that little bit of that crunch, it's just like that much better. Just.
the classic spaghetti and meatballs. How the fuck am I gonna do this? I'm not going the Loafy method.
Come on.
We know
Be brave.
We know that noodles don't really work.
Be fearless like Loafy.
I don't know if that's how I would describe Loafy.
Yeah, I couldn't even say that with a straight face.
Use a toothpick.
Hey. Little meatball lollipop.
And there you go. Oh, that dropped too quick.
Oh boy.
We made it this far. You guys would give me all kinds of hell if I didn't deep fry one of these fucking things. So I'm gonna deep fry it.
Slap it in there. Yeah. Yes.
Doing it live?
Yes.
Alright. I think these meatballs look pretty good.
I'd say so. Tiny orbs of goodness.
Yeah. And a breadstick, you know. Can't have spaghetti and meatballs without a little breadstick there.
Yeah.
Still juicy. It's nice having a little bit of crust on the outside of there. But the Olive Garden meatball is mostly flour and pepper.
Oh, no.
It's not a meaty meatball. It's more like a frozen dinner Salisbury steak meatball.
Are you kidding?
It's kind of mealy, even in texture. It's not great.
Oh,
It's got a lot of pepper
much higher hopes
to hide the flavor. Check. But you get the shitty sauce, and that's what brings it all together.
Does it? The battery has it. Like, when you say that, is it like just too acidic, like tomatoey?
I wonder what the center of this looks like. Oh, it's
It's
breadstick!
bread, no way!
Oh, man. Weird.
Gluten free. What's the gluten?
The breadstick is nice and hot. Almost like it's fresh out of the oven. Soft and tender. And then you get like that super crispy crust on the outside. This is actually good.
Nice.
What the fuck? I think they oiled the breadstick down enough too that it, you know, retains some of that flavor. And then you take the shitty sauce, dip that one down. What we've learned today is that if you deep fry bread, or bread, turns out pretty okay. But if you deep fry noodles, you're gonna have a bad time. This has been Deep Fried What? Please like, share, subscribe. Go check out our social deets down below. And check us out next time. The end of next month on Friday. Because that's what we do. Get it together.